Hello everyone. Whoever is watching my video about this Web 222, I'm very excited to talk about this because this is my favorite subject, I would say. Because from last, first I will introduce myself. Sorry about that. My name is Nimesh Panchal, and I'm currently enrolled in Computer Programming Analysis, Seneca College, Newnham campus, and my student ID is 136535218. So let's start with this topic, Web 222. Um, I have like 7 years of experience into this. I know you all might be like bit surprised as well. Like, yes, I started with this web earlier, long earlier back. I was fond of like I need to do something in the front end. I like websites. I watch the websites like so 7 years back I thought let's develop the own websites. So in 2013, I started with a course named as Web 3.0 because that time digital marketing was boom. So I also went into that. I'll tell you about the education in my like later part in this portfolio which I've created. This is and this is the portfolio which I've created using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These are the three basic things which so easily you can make any of the websites. HTML, with the help of HTML, you create the structure. I would say the box. Once the box has been ready, you need something of styling as well. Look and feel. How does that happen? That happens with CSS. And the third part is JavaScript. If you need any animation, like you can see on the screen where like below my name, there's some animations going on, like web designer, web developer, front end developer. So I'll tell you more about that. This is my website which I've created in Versal app, which I'm very fond of from last 7 years in my corporate life, in my web designing career. I've used Versal, I've used Visual Code and Source to pull and push my code and everything. See, this is the home page. This is my logo, NP. Once I click on that, it hovers and changes the color. That's the hover effect, I would say. This is the navigation, home, about, education, and contact. I have been told like I need to make four categories: home, about, education, and contact. They all are. Once you click on that, or just no, if you don't have to click. If you just keep your cursor over there, the color changes to black. That's known as hover effect that we do from CSS. Oh, don't see my like picture. It's worst, I would say. I got this one the best. I've added this. My name is Nimesh Panchal. See, you can see some animations over there, like web designer, web developer, front end developer, and there are two buttons. Once you click on this download resume, resume automatically downloads. See, so this we can do this via in HTML only. In the href, you just need to add download for that. If you can see my screen, I can show you that as well, where you just need to like button a class href where the PDF has been loaded and a simple download. You can easily download that. Same as once you click on this contact me, it will directly redirect you to the contact us page. See, where you need to fill all the data. We'll talk about the contact us form later on. Now we'll go to the about page. Once I click on this about, it will directly let me into the about section, about me section. See, this is the about me section where I've added the content, the date, the name, my email address, which is the course, student ID, and what's the name of the professor. Now let's go to the education department. This is my education background where, as I told you, like I have done a web 3.0 plus SEO from 2013 to 2014. You didn't get to see the animations. I've added animations for this educational background, but I'll show you. I'll refresh my page. See, did you see the animation? It completely comes from JavaScript. All the animations which you want to do comes from JavaScript. Anything you need in the websites which needs animation goes from JavaScript. So three things which they should be like connected to each other, like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These three things make a perfect website. jQuery. And the third part is the fourth part is contact us form. I'll explain more about this contact us form because it's very important and it took me a longer time to create this form. Without writing anything, if I click on send message, it won't let me to send message because all the fields are required. Even I filled all the requirements, I forget to fill the email address and still I fill the form. Still it won't let me to send the message because we have forget to write the email address. So I'll write my email address over here. And one more thing, we have to add a Canadian postcode over here. If I write my Indian postcode, it won't submit that because instantly there will be a message known as please enter a Canada postcode. So we have to write Canada postcode, then only I would be able to submit this form. And we have three, you can see like we have three options over here. If anyone wants to like hire someone or anyone goes to this website and fills this form and clicks on hire, there will be one more drop down over there known as hours. How many hours or any value you need to store here, like 20 hours, and I click on send message. Your message has been sent successfully because we have added all the data fields over here. And if you want to check, this is my way of checking. I do this as of like from 7 years I'll be doing this. I'll do this. I'll go to network. So everything goes over here. Any of the field which doesn't have anything won't let you submit this form. These are my files and everything. I've created separate JS for contact us because I was like bit confused. Like I didn't wanted all the JS to be like mapped into one. So I created another contact us JS where I have added all the input values, where selection that's for hire and everything. So it's better like if you create a separate JS file for contact us, it will lead you to work properly into that. So and if you want to go on the top, if like you're on the last page and if you want to go on the top, I have also added top to bottom to top button where you click on that, it will directly go to the top of the page where you don't need to scroll up. Like if for example I'm here now, I need to go to on the top page. So instead of like scrolling up, we have many such good features in HTML, like where like click on this, it will directly lead you to the home page. And same way, like if you're on the home page and you directly want to go on the education page, I'll click on this navigation bar home and it will lead me to my educational background. This is about my website, what I have done, what everything has been used. Now I will tell you how I test my websites. My previous organization where I was working for 7 years, there were like hierarchies, like we have steps. As in, I'm into web designing. I create my front end, I do everything. After that, we send that uh, website or the work to another department known as testers. Then testers test everything regarding They then later on gives us all the bugs. Like if there are any bugs over there, they send it to us. So I got some idea, like working with them, working along with them. I got some idea how the testing works. So basically, we've like there are many different devices like uh media queries, sorry, media queries like 320, 477, 87, 786, 1024. So there are many ways of testing. Like first I did like desktop testing. This is my desktop version where I see, okay, everything is fine, nothing is going wrong, everything is working fine. And at the same time, I do with the desktop only, where I minimize, like shrink my devices, the desktop version, and I check, okay, everything is working fine. Now this is the tablet version. Okay, this is fine. Where I'll go on checking. If you see, like, did you see this button? There are two sides. This is the desktop version. When it goes to this, okay, it goes below. Okay. At some point, I have added my photo. So at some point, at some pixel, it will I've added a function known as hidden, where the image will get hide. We'll just only see the num, and this is the complete mobile version where you can see like there's nothing been changing. This is one way of testing. There are many ways of testing, I would say. The second version is like I check this URL in my mobile, like all the mobiles, tablet versions, smaller devices, Android version, Apple version, because we need to test in everything: Chrome, Safari, Firefox. We need to test everything for every browser, because currently I would say, as my from my previous experience, I've been working with e-commerce websites, like e-commerce company. 70% of the users are mobile friendly. Anything goes, or buy they buy it. It's like 70% of the customers on the websites are from mobile. So I have been taught from last 7 years, like desktop version should be fine, but mobile version should be excellent, because 70% users go through the website or buy anything from websites only. So I've been taking more care from mobile, because as I've been saying, like many of the customers are from mobile. Even we want to buy something, we do from mobile. If we want to buy something from Amazon, we don't open a laptop and amazon.ca. Instead, we take a mobile, we have an app, or open a website, and we place an order from the mobile. So they are like, I test my websites in all possible devices. And you can see then my header part as well. First this is, then it, if I scroll down, it becomes sticky. It sticks on the top part, and you can see like header, it comes down, down, down till down. You can see all that. So I had time limitations for explaining everything about that, but for sure, if I get more time to speak about this web, I can speak whole day about that, because this is my favorite subject, and I have been past 7 years. I've been working with web and everything, all the latest technologies: Bootstrap, CSS, HTML5, CSS3, LAS, Sass. So can speak a lot about this. But thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me and watching my portfolio. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.